Anyways, guys, I'm gonna start. I just want to say thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate your time. In my last video, I spoke about mental health issues. By the way, let me just introduce myself. I'm pretty sure most of you know me, but I'm Sinin, and I am going to talk about I'm going to talk about male mental issues in my video today. So please, feel free to message. Oh, thanks, Aline. Please feel free to message me, inbox me if you want to talk. But yes, I'm going to concentrate on male mental issues in my video today. The main reason is that, I've done some researches and I've realized so many men out there who suffers from mental health issues, but they just cannot go to anyone and ask for help, and that's when they fall into depression and then end up taking their life. Yes, I know it happens in both male and female categories. Hi Sam, thanks for joining. Just gonna talk about male mental health issues. So I've done my researches, and 80% cases, suicidal cases out of 100% is male, right? These male figures, they're always so strong, and the way they have been built up or raised up, they are not capable of going and asking for anyone for help, right? They cannot talk about their depression. They cannot talk about what is going through their heads, or if they just want to cry, they cannot go and do it, because from a very young age, we put in their head that, oh, you need to be strong, man up, grow up, yeah? Just, you cannot cry. Why are you crying like a girl? That's what we put in their head. So when they grow up and they suffer from these mental health issues, they're embarrassed to go out and ask for help because they think they're embarrassing themselves, or they are putting their family down, that their family will be ashamed of themselves because they're not manning up enough. They're not strong enough to talk about their problem, which is absolutely wrong. There is nothing wrong in crying your eyes out if you're upset about something. You have all the right to be upset, to be depressed, but you need to go out and talk about it. Men can be vulnerable as well. Yeah, they can be victim of different type of physical abuse, and it's just really hard to believe what they go through. I know someone who actually went through a lot of depression. That's because he was a victim of domestic violence. Now, this is a man I'm talking about, that he has been a victim of domestic violence. He suffered for many years, but he didn't talk about it. He didn't let go of his partner. He thought, you know what, I love this person very much and I just want to carry on. I don't want to leave her, right? Because I'm not good enough for someone else, or I'm ugly, or I'm not good looking, or I won't find anyone else. And they try to stick to that toxic relationship, and that's where we go wrong. We think it's only women who suffers from domestic violence. It's not true. It is absolutely not true. Men suffers from domestic violence as well. And finally, he actually came out from that relationship and he's happy with his new partner now. He went to gym, he lost weight, and he's happy now. But he actually took that step. But he was really depressed, and he was going through a lot of depression. He was gaining weight. He just didn't care about his life anymore. And it's really sad. It's very sad to think that men can feel like that as well, and they cannot talk about it. as easily as we can. You know, women, we have got friends, we can cry out, take it out of our system. But men, they go hide and cry. Like, what the hell, man? You have all the right in the world to cry in front of everyone. It's not a big deal. So what? You don't have to man up. Yeah, trust me, you don't have to man up. You don't have to, like, you know, act like whatever you're not. If you feel bad, if you feel sad, just take it out of your system. Talk to someone. You know, sometimes men, they go out with their friends, right? And they go for a couple of drinks, or they go play table tennis, badminton, football, whatever not, and they feel intimidated by other men, you know, and they find it hard to open their heart out to these people, to these other boys, and they cannot really talk about it, which is really sad. You know, they feel there's a fear inside them. You know, they're scared. They're scared as well. It's not only us ladies or us girls who's scared. These men can be scared as well. They can feel scared as well. They may be like a big bodybuilder or something. It doesn't matter what their physique is like, right? They can be scared as well. So, you know, we need to try to be there for them, help them open up, help them talk to their close ones or their friends or a stranger, right? It's okay to feel not okay. You know, it's absolutely fine. Few other things that I wanted to talk about is, do we appreciate men? Do we appreciate all the men in our life? If we don't, maybe it's the right time for us to appreciate them a bit more. You know, whatever they do, yes, they take a lot of responsibility on, you know, so do we. But, you know, we always, like, for me, I always get lots of nice, lovely comments from my family, from my husband. They will say, yeah, Sinin, you're doing really well. But do I actually go up to my husband and say, oh, babe, actually, you've done really well? Hardly. But they need some motivation as well. Go up to them and tell them how amazing they are. And if they need help, they need any support, we are there for them. Go speak to your partner. You know, like, don't just assume that they don't need no praising. They do. You know, they do. They need to be honest with the person they're talking to, and it can be their friend, a stranger, whoever, but they need to be open and share their feelings, how they feel, right? Culture plays a big role, right? Our culture, you know, how we grew up, and what our family, our parents taught us, that gets stuck in our head. Unless we take that out from our head, we won't be able to go out and help anyone, and neither they will be able to come and help us out either, right? So, you know, we need to understand they can be depressed as well, and it's completely normal. But what is not normal is to leave them into depression and not do anything about it. Yeah? You will feel responsible if you do not reach out to these people and they take their life because they had no one to listen to them. That's not right. That's not fair. You know? And when they go through some trauma in their life, they start piling things up, one after another. And when they cannot take it anymore, that's when they commit suicide. Yeah? I spoke to someone recently, and this person, you know, he was, he did attempt to take his life, but fortunately he was saved, and his life is saved, and he's, alhamdulillah, healthy now. But he actually looked at his phone book and he was thinking to himself, because I asked him, like, what went through your mind? What went through your head when you wanted to kill yourself? He said, you know, I looked at my phone call list, and I was thinking, I haven't spoken to these people for years, and it doesn't make any difference if I'm alive or I'm dead for these people. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go kill myself. They wouldn't even know, they wouldn't even realize, they wouldn't even care. Like, how can you let these men feel so worthless? Their life matters, you know, they're human beings as well. So, you know, all I want to say is, like, they get bullied as well. They get abused at a very young age as well. It's not only girls who gets abused. Yeah, men get abused as well, and I know few. You know, it's hard to accept the fact that they can be vulnerable as well, but they are, and they will be. But we just need to be there for them, to express, to let them express their feelings, and it's completely okay. All those men out there, the only message I want to send to you guys is, it's okay. It's okay to cry. There's no problem. You know, and if someone comes and tells you that, oh, you know what, man up, you're in the wrong circle of friends or even family. You need to move away from these people. Hi, Tanya Poo. You just need to move away from these people, right? Because these people who's actually telling you to man up, yeah, and grow up and all that, or don't cry like a girl, leave this group. Stay away from them. Yeah, be with someone or group of friends who's gonna be there when you're just crying your eyes out, or talking to them about your depression. There's nothing wrong with being depressed. Yeah, and sometimes it's good to give them feedbacks as well of how amazing they're doing. You know, they're doing really well, but they just need to be appreciated more, and also let them know that you're there for them. Man up is not the right word. Please don't use that. You know, sometimes dealing with issues like a death in the family. Hi, LA. Sometimes, you know, dealing with a death in the family or a loss of close one can make you depressed as well. Or even a breakup with your girlfriend. This all can cause depression. And it's okay to be depressed. It's okay. It's completely fine. Let it out. Don't start piling things inside you just because you're a man. Open up. Talk to someone. Don't be embarrassed. Don't hold yourself back. You know, it's hard. It's very hard, because that's not how you guys operate. And I get it. We all do get it. And there isn't many people out there who wants to talk about male mental health. But I'm going to make sure I talk about it. Hi, Apu. I'm gonna make sure I talk about it. I want to talk about male mental health. I want everyone in this world to know that it's okay to talk about it. Right? It's absolutely fine. You know, we need to understand the heart of the problem. Where is the problem? Right? And how we can solve it. Yeah? Talk to someone. Pick up the phone, talk to someone, message someone. And again, don't have only one number in your pocket. Have few numbers. Because if you dial one number and if that person is telling you something that is not what you want to hear, cut that line off. Cut all the toxic people from your life. Be around people who appreciates you and who loves you and who's there to listen to anything that you need to say or share. Okay, you need to. Your life matters. Don't kill yourself. You know, don't commit suicide. You know, you're gonna kill yourself, and that's it. That's the end of your beautiful life. Don't do it. Yeah, whether you're getting bullied, that's it. Forget this society. You know, exactly. No, this is what I mean. Our society, our culture is the main issue of all these suicidal cases, especially men. That's because they think, oh, you need to be strong. No, you don't need to be strong. There's no like, where does it say you need to be strong? You tell me. Who made those rules? We, as human beings, we make them rules. Who are we to decide, whether that person can be strong or that person cannot be strong? It's not on me. It's not my choice. God made all of us. And God gave all of us the same sort of emotions. What, you're telling me God gave men less emotion and God gave us more emotion? No. He didn't. All of us has got the same emotion, right? But why is it, it doesn't even say anywhere. I don't think in any religion it says, oh, men, you need to be strong. Yes, it says you need to protect your partners, but it doesn't say you need to be strong. Oh, you cannot cry. You cannot do this. Oh, you cannot go and, tell people how weak you are. That's going to be embarrassing. No, that's what we put in our children's head. That's how we grow them up. When we have a son, we laugh at them and say, ha, 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 look, you're crying like a girl. What the hell, man? So what if he's crying like a girl? So what? What's the big deal? If he's crying, if he's hurt, if he's crying, let him cry. What's wrong with it? There is nothing wrong in crying your eyes out and letting your emotion out. The more you cry, the more you take it out of your system. Just because you're a man doesn't mean you need to pile everything up inside you. Don't listen to this society. Our society is very corrupted, right? Don't listen to this society. Don't listen to this stupid people who comes and tells you, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. You have all the right in the whole world, to do whatever you feel like when it comes to expressing your emotions. Hi, Derek. Thanks for joining. All I want to say to you guys is, listen, guys, you're not alone. And it's okay. Yeah, it's okay if you want to express your emotions. It's okay if you want to cry. It's okay if you cannot take care of your family. You cannot make everyone happy. If you want to make your mom and dad happy and your wife happy and it's not working, fine. Have a balance, right? But accept the fact that you cannot make everyone happy. Someone will be upset. Regardless, whatever you do in your life, someone will be upset. Yeah? And you cannot do anything about it. Yeah, this is life. Accept it, but don't put too much pressure on yourself. Please don't put too much pressure on yourself. Yeah, it's pathetic to see how we treat men, and we say, yeah, he's fine, when he's absolutely not fine. Yeah, it takes me like 3-4 attempts even to talk to my close ones and ask them to open up. They'll be like, no, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'll be like, no, guys, come on, sit down, talk to me, tell me what's wrong. I just want to listen. No, I'm fine. That's what they say, because that's how they grew up. In a society, in a culture that just teaches them to say that they are okay, even though they're not. Right? I think I'm just going on and on a lot more than I should have spoken about, but I just want to say to you guys, just talk to us. Just email me, text me, call me. Some of you have my number. It's absolutely fine, and I'm gonna be there for you guys. And I'm gonna make sure people talks a lot more about male mental health issues, not only just women. They need help. They need more help than us. And thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you. And please share, because I actually don't have so many people on my Facebook. So please share my video with as many people as you possibly can. So if anyone needs any help, they will know they can come to me, and I'm gonna be there for them. I'm gonna listen to whatever they have to say, and it's fine to cry. It's absolutely fine. Thanks, Ali. Thank you very much. but you know, just please make sure you talk. And it's absolutely fine to cry. It's fine, man. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to everyone else. Just let it out. Don't pile things up inside you. Just let it out. I'm gonna finish my video today. I will try to have a special guest in my next live next week Friday, same time. Hopefully I will be able to go into more details, and he's quite good, so I hope I'll be able to get him in my video as well next week Friday, same time. But thank you so much, guys, for watching my live, and please share, and if you do need any help, please get in touch with me. Thank you. Thanks, family, for watching my video as well. Thank you. Take care. Bye.